You are now listening to the Salty Virgins Podcast.
Welcome to the Salty Virgin Podcast. I'm here with Kevin. I'm here with Patrick. I'm here with Jackson. This will be a current episode dated 8/15/2022. This is not from 3 weeks ago. The magic of editing. So, Jackson, how does it feel to be a part of content theft?
Exactly how pretty normal, to be honest.
Yeah. Feels like any other day, really.
It does feel good to see the internet points number go up.
For the people, tell them what happened.
So, I play golf like I usually do, but this time on a weekend and not during work hours. And say I'm working. But I decided to make a weekend tee time, so I figured, you know what, I'll try and play like early-ish so I can get back at a reasonable time so I can hang out with my wife and go do fun things around Orlando. So, booked a course that like I used to play a lot at our old place. Like, generally pretty slow, but not that bad. So, like, 4.5 hour round is what I expect. Figured, like, okay, tee time 9:30, be done, like, 2, get home, go do stuff. I wake up early like a good boy, get to the course, and I drive in. First thing I see is 10 golf carts just stacked up like it's fucking I-4 at the first tee.
Just never a good sign to see a collection of golf carts anywhere except parked next to the bar at a golf course.
Right.
First tee is top tier worst place to see a collection of golf carts.
And like, I've been hearing like rumors that this place is going really downhill, and the GM's a fucking dickhead who double and triple books tee times. I just had to run into it.
Doesn't do tax fraud.
Don't need to do tax fraud when you're making triple the revenue you usually do. Just pay your fucking taxes.
No. What? That's the exact reason to not do your taxes.
But okay, so I go in. It's like it's whatever. I'll deal with it. I drop my bag off at the bag drop, and the star says, "Hey, we're running 15 minutes behind." He looks at the stack of 10 cars and tells me, he's like, "We're running 15 minutes behind." It's like, sure, whatever, dude.
So we're fucking lying today, huh? We're just...
Saturday lies, you see.
So I figured I have plenty of time. I go fuck up about 20 shots in the driving range. I'm about to go to the putting green, and then he comes to get me. He's like, "Hey, we got a spot in an earlier group. If you want to go jump in at the tee." Is like, "Oh, sweet! I can like dodge a little bit of this traffic because I'm a single, and luckily there's like a threesome to join." I go there. He puts me up 2 spots behind the current group on the tee. 10 minutes before my scheduled tee time of like 9:24. I sat there at that point for like an hour.
That's tough. That is so tough.
He was texting us through this, and we kept getting texts from Jackson, and he kept not having teed off yet.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Like, at one point, like, I did turn around and go to the, I was like, "Hey, can I just get a fucking refund, dude? This is insane." He's like, no.
No.
You can get a rain check for 9 holes if the weather turns. Like, damn it. Because, I mean,
That's how you know things are not going well. If they can't be like, hey, we're just going to cut our losses on a couple of these.
they're already making like 3 times. They're already booking 12 golfers per tee time. It's like, no, you know what? We need all 12.
Well, yeah, if you're going to double and triple book, then you just cut a refund policy, and that's how you guarantee the fucking profits.
Right.
It's a foolproof business strategy.
And they're probably making money.
Airlines
hand
have been
over
doing it
fist.
for years.
Oh my god. Airlines will pay you thousands of dollars to get off a plane for a ticket that you pay.
Cancel it.
Nope, won't. No. If you ask to cancel a flight, they'll shoot you.
So I go back, take my place back in line in the traffic jam, and then take a picture, send it to Kevin, the group, and like all the different group texts. Then I post it on Facebook in our Orlando Facebook group, and that pops off because all the middle-aged men who have nothing better to do are just saying how insane that is. And then I figure out a little later, like, play my round, whatever. It's fine. I got lucky. I got paired with a couple of, like, really cool guys. Then after I get home, I post it on Reddit, and then that all swaps off, and then goes on the top page of the golf subreddit. And now, over like the past 3 days, I've been just getting people notifying me of various uncredited reposts of my content.
There's the theft part, you see.
Get the bag. Get the bag.
Listen, we're waiting.
When are you going to start running vibrator ads in the comments under your tweets? That's how you know you made it. That and moon rocks and galaxy projectors.
Yeah, how do you sign up for it? Do you just like...
They DM you.
Yeah, okay.
They DM you a thing.
Why is that a thing?
Because if everybody sees the vibrator ad every time a tweet has 10K plus likes, somebody's going to buy it. Like that's the thought. I heard they do from a little birdie that they might be coming out with a rose toy for men. So if they slide in your DMs,
All right.
let me know.
I always wonder how much, like, what the agreement is to post that. Like, what are these people selling out for? Do they just
I've
say
seen
for $100 put it under it, or do they do like an affiliate? Like, if you click this link, I get X amount. Like, what are the amounts? Do you think? Because
I have seen it has somebody exploded in the comments about it. Is like, I know my worth, this and that, blah blah blah. This is my tweet, blah blah blah. But like LLC talk bullshit, and it's like, bro, we're asking you to put one ad under a tweet. Like, we're not asking for $1 billion here. I saw somebody say,
sorry,
well, the numbers were like, I think it was like 25 to 45 for one, and then like it scaled from there. So like, say you did 4, whatever, you probably got $200, $300, somewhere in there.
I tweet for free, so I have one tweet that is funny enough to get, popular in certain circles, and someone, I'll give you $100 to tweet these 2 things under this tweet. I was like, of course.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they come to me with
I
that.
already muted this tweet long ago. So
they come to me with that. I'm blowing it. It's like, we'll give you this $25 Amazon gift card if you advertise it. Done. Like,
yeah. Don't even
meanwhile, they
have to
still
ask
have like
twice.
$200, like a check, like just hidden behind their back. It's like, fuck, gotta hide this.
Yeah, we're not negotiating over a thing I said on the internet that really wasn't supposed to gain any traction at all.
that's like the old fucking Seinfeld joke. Kramer gets burned by coffee, and he's gonna settle in a suit, and they're gonna offer him free coffee for life and $10,000. And the person says free coffee for life, and he says, deal! As Jackson, they're like, we can offer you a $25 Amazon gift card and deal. I've already tweeted it.
It was already tweeted before this meeting.
He had it in drafts already. He's
just ready. Waiting to fire off that, what's the other thing? It's the vibrator and the starlight thing.
The
Stupid
starlight
galaxy
projector
light.
Yeah. Yeah, those are the 2 things that everybody is familiar with.
And your
I don't know.
OnlyFans. You link your OnlyFans.
You showing hole?
Yeah,
I was
showing
like,
hole. Yeah. I wouldn't benefit from that. Yet.
You wouldn't not benefit. You know?
All right. See, what's a different topic to talk about?
Your choices are your choices, you know?
Man, how do we segue from Jackson showing hole on the internet?
Well, I don't know.
Tire Golf will do
guys-
anything for about $45.
We'll do it for $4,500. Don't they have like 1 million followers or something?
I said $45. Cut the zeros.
No. You want some new wedges, right? Yeah.
Zyergoff has 1.4 million followers.
Yeah, maybe we should look at $4,500.
What do you think Zyergolf's primary form of revenue is?
Ads?
Well, I'm curious because there's not a lot of ads in their content.
They have like
I
a
don't follow
website
them, so I
with
don't know.
shitty merch.
But do you think that's just like how they make like with a following like this and how much interaction they get on probably all social channels, like Instagram for sure, but they probably crush on Facebook.
Selling data.
Yeah, to an extent, but I don't have an answer. I'm just curious because it's like you have all these followers, you have this big following, and the immediate way to make money would be to advertise things.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't.
Do they
seem
do
like,
sponsored posts? I don't follow them, so I honestly don't know.
I can't think of the last time I've seen a sponsored post. Like they have partnerships with sports books and they have like affiliate stuff for that, but
Maybe that's a lot of it. But also, I mean, they're just running an Instagram, and like, yeah, they have some merch. Yeah, they got the deals with the sports books.
They're not
they
like
steal
real merch.
content.
It's like drop shipped caddy towels.
Well, yeah,
it?
sure, whatever it is. But what I'm saying is like they're running an Instagram account and they don't really have to do anything except steal content, more or less. Their overhead's probably pretty low.
no. My point being, I would say that if you have an Instagram account that has 1.4 million followers that are and especially an account like this where they're
Relatively engaged.
a lot of active engagement, it's a really big miss to not be making a ton of money in my eyes, because there's people that make a ton of money with less. So I'm just genuinely curious. I feel like if you do that and you put that much effort into, like, they're stealing content is stealing content, but clipping that and reposting and posting at the right time and making it fucking constant all the time is not
easy.
small effort. It's at least a strenuous part-time job. So I would think that you would have to make a ton of money doing that.
Especially
What do I know? I've never made a single dollar on the internet. I'd accept $20 for a vibrator comment under a viral tweet, but I'll never have a viral tweet.
Also, like,
We've made a
every
couple
third
dollars
post of
on the
theirs
internet.
has a comment, like the top like highlighted comment is from like some celebrity or professional sport, like someone in pro sports with like 1 million followers, distributing this out to their network.
I think there's partnerships in that. Like, there's agreements in like promoting content and maybe getting videos put on. Like, there's probably agreements having content creators have something make their way to Zyre Golf. Like, hole-in-one trick shots is on Zyre Golf like once every couple days. There has to be some sort of back scratching agreement there, right? Because I wouldn't really know his content unless I'd seen that. So, and like I guess they have one. They have a post about a Kirkland Scotty Cameron putter, but it's interesting. I just always wonder like how much money people make about shit like this, because there's this concept of influencers making a ton of money, but part of that allure is they need to look like they're making a ton of money and living a great life because they are influencers. So I always wonder where that line is, like who actually's got it, like who's making a ton of money off that shit, and who just has like a lot of followers but is not able to monetize it, because it's not exactly easy to monetize.
Who
Still
just
takes
has
some sort of-
10 closets worth of Fashion Nova.
Yeah, I always think about those fashion or not fashion, like travel influencers that have been outed for like taking pictures at sets or just like photoshopping themselves into locations to be traveling, because it's really fucking expensive to live lifestyle like that. And if you're an up and coming influencer that's not making the money like that, like you just have to have a nest egg, or else you have to be lying, which I'm okay with lying on the internet.
It's funny. I'm absolutely okay with lying on the internet.
Or OnlyFans. Also the OnlyFans.
Some of them do have OnlyFans.
You tend to see a lot, like in a lot of up and comer like travel and fashion influencers, you tend to see that OnlyFans link in the link tree.
Jackson's clicking a lot of link trees, I see. It's okay. I am too. It's okay. You're not the only one. You're not alone. I've clicked a link tree or two.
What do you think the people that spend, like the top 1% of spenders on OnlyFans, how much money do you think those people are dropping a month?
Hundreds of thousands.
I'd say 10 to 50 in a month.
10 to 50 grand?
Yeah.
That's probably the top 0.1%. Right? That's like,
Yeah.
but so, because
Do you mean...
the point I'm trying to make is I think that most of OnlyFans is funded by a small portion of the population.
Oh,
that are
absolutely,
users of
but
OnlyFans.
absolutely, but that's how like the whole porn industry turns. Is like, when's the last time you paid to watch one video of anything ever? Right.
A movie in a theater?
No.
A movie theater. Like, I bought a ticket to a movie, I bought some popcorn.
Yeah, okay. Shield yourself. Yeah, okay. But, like, you're... That even further the point, really, is
the
like...
answer is literally never.
Right. So, like... You know, you're... It is shield... It is, like... I'm trying to think of the word. The contribution comes from a very, 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 very small amount of people.
The fact that you made a butthole with your hand there really drove home that point.
Well, nobody else could see that but you, but, you know.
I had to tell the people.
Podcasting's a visual medium.
It is a visual medium. But it is a very small percent because, like, say you got, I don't know, 1,500 $5 subs on OnlyFans. Like, that's rent. I don't know if you could pay your power bill and rent with that money.
$1,505 subs.
That's $7,500 a month.
But you got to bust it down.
It's like
4K.
It's like $3 take home.
Is it $3? Is there split $3?
I don't know.
Let's say at that point they're taking home $4K a month.
Okay, you're all right.
But the point being there is that is their baseline income, and that's not where the most bread comes from. The most bread comes from you can literally pay to interact on it. Like you can like
that's where the money
you can like
is.
pay to like I'm gonna like you're gonna read my messages. Like it's insane to that granular level.
The parasocial relationship is what really is
It's insane.
driving in the whales.
Yeah. She'll be nice to me for free. Or for, you know, $10 or whatever it is. I don't know. I don't want... That's not something I've ever found myself interested in. As, like, somebody who's like, yeah, OnlyFans is pretty cool. Like, I don't want them to talk to me. Because I don't... Like, I want it to stay at an arm's length.
It's a very different makeup of brain chemistry and also person and the way they interact with the world. You know? Where I feel like we are all people that get our human connection from people that we actually talk to and hang out with, just like normally.
I touch grass.
But some people that's not as much of a thing, and so they build human connection through the internet. And listen, I was saying it's faking it, but it's not really faking it. It's kind of buying it. And whatever, man. Like
you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, it's an expensive purchase because that's one of the things. Like the more you want to talk, the more you got to fucking pay. I think
right. Yeah, that seems to be the model. And that's tough. I gotta say, that's tough. But yeah, OnlyFans.
I'm creating OnlyFans.
This conversation led me to like just search Amaranth's, like see if
this conversation.
Oh, she's getting a fucking she's getting a yacht, a super yacht.
her pin tweet from last week.
I saw that.
Gross $33.7 million
from OnlyFans.
Just on OF, not including Twitch and all her other social media.
Jesus Christ.
And she's like full committed to like shower streaming on Twitch and does really well in doing that. So she
Hot
makes a
tub
lot
streaming.
lot of money on that. But she like
Did you say
went-
shower streaming?
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
hot tub streaming, shower streaming, like
It's all the same
where,
shit.
yeah.
In water streaming.
Yeah. She released. I'm fairly certain. I didn't get full context because it was on Twitter, but like her first like hardcore video, and like blew up OnlyFans. Like yeah, like literally like blew up the site. Like she's buying a yacht with the proceeds from that one video.
Yeah. She, like, basically DDoSed their server by putting her porn on the internet.
By putting one singular video.
Listen, what's her face? What is it? Belle Delphine sold her bath water. We don't even know if that was actually her bath water. She sold them tap water with soap in it. And people were like, I gotta get 10 jars of that.
Amaranth, like you pay like $15 a month, and then you have to also pay $100 per video.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
And people are paying it.
Absolutely.
She's buying
hand
a yacht
over
bigger,
fist. They are.
She's buying a yacht bigger than our houses.
We talk about the hierarchy of like how much people spend for things, and when your prices start there and they're only going to get more expensive, and then your audience is that big wanting to interact with you, I cannot imagine. Well, I wonder how much money OnlyFans has made off of Amaranth, because OnlyFans is, from what I've heard and seen in the little research that I've done, not the best to any of its content creators. It's the best of the options out there, which is a very low bar. So OnlyFans is raking in money.
They're just the only one that won't ban porn, and then they still tried to ban porn.
Yeah.
If she grossed, let's just say, she grossed the $33 million. And OnlyFans gets, what, 40%?
Oh, no, there's a net number here, too. The net 27.
Well, I'm saying she grossed it from OnlyFans, so they would take their cut out of the gross, not the net.
No, I'm saying her net number after they took their cut is $27 million. That's what net is.
Oh. I thought you meant like net, like she got. Well, I guess that is.
Net. What she got after they took their cut is $27 million.
So she only lost $5 million off that?
She probably has
Six?
like a actual contract.
Yeah, and
Not
I
like
cannot
whatever
imagine.
basic creator contract that they have, like when you sign up.
Yeah.
She's an OnlyFans partner.
But that's the thing, right? Is so it's over 5 months. Let's call it like 5 months time, 4.5 really. 33 gross, 27 net, and that's like a tiny cut compared to what OnlyFans takes from most people. But that is OnlyFans kicking its feet up and doing not shit and making
Just calling
$6
Amazon,
million.
just calling Amazon every 3 weeks saying we need more server space.
Yes.
Speaking of OnlyFans and Amazon, so allegedly, this hasn't been like in stone proven, but I believe it more than I don't, is that so Facebook owns Instagram for this context. So
Also
if
in real
you well for the context, I didn't say not for the not in real life. If you have an OnlyFans and what is the other one? Just for Fans or whatever fucking thing. OnlyFans has sold that data to Instagram or Meta, I guess, in the larger picture, and then had people's accounts taken down for terrorism.
Yep.
Jesus.
That's the. It's technically still alleged, but it don't look real good.
No.
Because
it don't look good.
Because shout out to Troiler's show, they talked about this.
Yeah.
It's like the specific kind of ban is one of the only classifications that can get you banned instantly and no way to reactivate an account or anything. So they were just like plopping those ban classifications, and then even if it's an accident, they fucked everything up. So they were just kind of like, whoopsie, just like hard banning people for using a creator site owned by a competitor.
Right.
Not even that direct site. Which is awesome. Which is really good.
We don't live in a monopoly. There's one company now. I'm having a good time.
Well, for now, there's like 3. Soon,
Amazon bought
soon
a
more.
healthcare company for like $2
Yeah,
billion.
no. I opened my fucking. I was at Whole Foods, and I opened my thing for my app so I could swipe it, and I accidentally hit Amazon Pharmacy, and I was like, "Oh hell no!
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely fucking!"
I'm fairly certain we joked about it, I don't know, a year and a half, 2 years ago.
They already signed the deal. They were just like, they're on to us. They get it. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Get me off. Get me off the fucking ride.
It's real bad.
It's terrible.
Because they're just going to start slowly buying out other options until Amazon or government healthcare. That's it, baby.
Oh no.
They're coming for insurance next.
They're fighting over the insulin. And I'm almost certain the only place you'll be able to get insulin in the very near future is through Amazon.
Dog, Bezos has been buying up the world's supply of insulin for the past year and a half. We just haven't heard about it.
I can't wait. The options are going to be Bezos Care and Elon Care.
Oh, God. We're dead.
You're not getting Elon care. Elon's going to be like, you're not really sick.
And he'll call you a pedophile, too.
Even though he's the pedophile. With 10 kids. 10! He has 10 kids. You really think that nigga's a genius? No one with 10 kids and multiple baby moms is a genius. I promise you. No one. And for the last terrifyingly depressing topic, that is actually the funniest story, maybe of all of history, is that Trump had the nuclear codes and shit just strewn upon a desk at a golf resort.
When in orientation, to work for an unnamed Department of Defense contractor. It was implied that if I left my desk to take a shit and didn't lock my computer, I could be thrown in jail.
Yes, I take that training annually.
An unclassified machine with unclassified data, jail.
And this motherfucker had enough. Like we had,
I have to file a report with my supervisor if I leave the state, saying where I'm going and how long I'll be gone.
Mm-hmm. My grandmother was telling me in the late 60s and early 70s, because they spent the time out in East Asia. She couldn't go to China and she couldn't go to Japan because my grandfather had he worked with some nuclear missile. I don't know shit about it.
Those restrictions are still very much in place.
Yeah.
So someone didn't see his name on a fucking passenger manifest and then abduct him for nuclear secrets.
And this motherfucker just had them on his desk in Mar-a-Lago, in Florida, just hanging out. The feds were like, hey, maybe that's a bad idea. And then they found, so much more. Because
they revealed today, or Trump revealed that they took 3 passports of his, which is, he only has one.
He didn't need to say that.
Yeah, and one was expired, and he only has citizenship in the United States. So what are those passports for?
He didn't need to say that. He could have just been like, "Yeah, they got some shit." But the more you talk, it's the feds already. There's nothing you can do.
He leaked the warrant that let everyone know he was being investigated under the Espionage Act. This will clear my name real quick. No.
And it's you don't know what the word espionage means.
I also read that during his presidency, he signed a bill into law that increased the penalty of the Espionage Act from 1 year to 5 year maximum prison sentence.
Yes.
He himself made it a felony instead of a misdemeanor.
And it's a felony now.
Mm-hmm.
The memes of the Republican senators, the fucking I don't want to play with you anymore, to the Punisher logo and the
defund the FBI was a thing, which, in a vacuum, I'm fine with the idea. Defund the FBI, sure, whatever. But, being they got one of our guys, now they're the bad guy.
One of the
shithead
Republican senators, I think,
Taylor Greene.
Madison Cawley, right? That's the one? That's the name?
Madison Hawley.
I don't know. No.
White man.
One of the shitty Republican senators, he did put out a funny tweet that said, you know what, this is the one thing the Dems could have done to make us agree about defund FBI.
Well,
Dan Crenshaw, I think.
Dan Crenshaw, yeah.
One-eyed,
one-eyed.
Yeah, Pirate Man.
Yeah, Pirate Man.
Why are all these awful Republicans just...
Cartoon characters? Literal cartoon characters? Yeah.
Marjorie Taylor Greene's a fascist CrossFit trainer.
Who's fucking the owner of her gym.
Who also... Didn't her husband go on a wild fucking drunken rampage the other night?
No, that was Boebert.
Oh,
they're the same person. Who fucking cares?
This is so hard to keep straight.
They all look the same. Hard. They all sound the same. They all do the same shit. They're all the men are minorly impaired physically, and the women all are blonde and yelly and wrinkled, and they look like pickles a little bit. They look like they've been pickled.
Yeah.
Botox will do that.
Yeah, it sure will. But, hey, maybe we'll get to hang Trump. Because, if he tried to sell that shit to another country, we gotta hang him.
You know, he's gonna get out of this scot-free because rich white man. And then on top of that, he's gonna use this fucking PR boost to run for president again.
Please don't say it.
He's gonna win.
You were gonna say it last week. Don't say it.
No, Patrick was gonna say it last week. I'm gonna say it. And he's gonna win. That's
actually at this point, I don't even know if he's gonna be the president of the United States. He might be the president of whatever fucking Civil War nation secedes because now everyone's attacking the fucking FBI.
Oh yeah, didn't someone run up and start shooting a nail gun at FBI headquarters and get himself?
Yeah, and then they immediately put his ass down
in Cincinnati. Yeah, he started shooting at the FBI headquarters. Started getting shot back at, turned around in his car, tried to run away, and said, no, we got cameras for that.
It's so funny
And then, well, also
that guy in Cincinnati was like, "I'm gonna stop."
Oh yeah, his Truth Social posts are insane. But also, and then
he's in Cincinnati.
Then the other night, someone lit their car on fire and drove it into the U.S. Capitol building, wall.
Sure.
I think they got shot at or arrested. I can't remember.
These are the people that said lots of racist things about Black Lives Matter.
Somebody got
right?
arrested today for threatening the FBI over the Mar-a-Lago raid.
Same people, Kevin. Same people, same ideas.
Okay.
But they're defending America.
Oh, and then yesterday in Arizona, all the Trump people would open carried their guns outside the FBI headquarters in Arizona.
Do they know that the FBI could literally press a button and make all of those people disappear? Not like, oh, we shot them all. Not like, oh, damn, some of them got hurt. Literally disappear. Like, they have lasers. Like, poof. Like, poof. And these motherfuckers are like, oh, my AR-15 is going to stop there. It's like, no, they don't have to leave the building. They will squash you like ants or a cactus or whatever they got out there, and you will no longer exist. Your name, your social security number, your house, your children, it is gone. Like, I don't understand the thought process of like, I'm going to hold my gun in front of a building. Okay. I don't get it, man. But I'm not white, so there's also that.
Oh, fuck. 13,000 pounds of frozen pizza. Recalled.
Oh, they're gonna like spilled on the highway.
Yeah. Where?
Tell me.
It's hot as fuck, too. It's probably just cooked.
Oh, God. No, it's tainted with metal, so that's why it's recalled. But
Okay.
yeah, there
Like
was that.
lead?
No,
What kind of
there
metal?
was-
What are we talking about?
Yeah,
let's see.
Iron?
But
Iron's
also-
good for you, yeah?
copper, maybe?
Mercury?
Zinc?
A little mercury?
What kind
Also,
of
I
metal?
did have frozen pizza last night, so I do want a bit of an update.
It's Chicago's home run in brand.
Oh, nope.
I've
Didn't
never
have
heard
that.
of this. I've never heard of this pizza, and somehow 13,000 pounds of it were recalled.
I was so sure it was going
It's
to be
13,000 pizzas.
the Screamin' Sicilian or whatever brand. You know what brand I'm talking about.
I know what you're
The
talking about.
problematic brand, yeah.
Are they problematic?
I think the Screamin' Sicilian
cannot be good.
It doesn't sound great.
At worst, it's neutral.
Still better than Gorilla Bananas or Bananas Gorilla or whatever.
Context being Pat, a character from a children's book Pat showed us.
That had strong racial undertones.
No, they're overtones. I think they were overtones, I'll say.
They were
They had
over.
racial tones, for sure.
I'm
Yeah,
just... Did you ever get to the Sergeant Murphy page?
Yeah, no, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. He was just controlling traffic.
Oh, okay. He didn't shoot Gorilla Banana.
That's the sequel.
Well, Granola Banana was resisting, so.
Should have just drove his car into the Capitol.
Yeah.
Where was Sergeant Murphy on January 6th? Someone answer that.
He was there with Alex Jones on the front lines.
Sad.
Everything is bad.
Everything's bad. Let's go play some video games.
Yeah. We're gonna go rumble it up.
Shadow, Coley, making Trail Weathers for giving us a little one good thing.
Yes.
In the last,
Yes.
40 months.
40 months is so long!
Go listen to the True Weather show. Actually, there's probably no one that listens. That is, if you got this far, you might actually enjoy it. But yeah,
Yeah,
Shout out
go
to
listen
them.
to Trail Weather Show. Listen to why we're all ruined.
12 to 3 every Monday through Friday.
they do a lot of content.
They do. I love it. We're back.
All right, see y'all.
See ya.